Welcome to Gulfstream Park. Ron Nicoletti here. Boy, we got 10 nice races on this Sunday. We're about to kick it off, but first we're going to turn it over to Pete Aiello with all the scratch and changes you'll need for the card.
The weather is beautiful, sunny skies, temperatures in the 90s, partly cloudy conditions today. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. In race 1, over the Tapeta track, scratch 7, Yadira, Yadira, Yadira. Scratch the 9, Battle Anthem. Racing at Gulfstream. Bad starts for Max and FIFO and Adios Mate. The others line up for the early lead with the race favorite Genuine Gomo 3 wide. What It Is holds down the rail. Between them Del Toro, and out the center Bernardo's Legacy. These three now race on as they race to the half-mile point, and it's the favorite Genuine Gomo who comes away with the lead. On the outside, it's Bernardo's Legacy from second. What It Is shuffles to third. Del Toro fourth. Adios Mate is next. Then Max and FIFO, and out the back Secret Power. Around the far turn they go. Clear sailing for Genuine Gomo. Relu, riding with confidence, asked for a kick, and he gets one. Opens 3 on Bernardo's Legacy, who's back to second. What It Is at the rail. Adios Mate is next, but Genuine Gomo has this to throw away. He corners off the turn with a 5-length lead. What It Is second. Down the center, and Adios Mate, they're an eighth of a mile from home. Genuine Gomo's lead is 4. Adios Mate starts to get to him as this leader is on empty. Genuine Gomo with Adios Mate on the outside. Genuine Gomo trying to hold firm. Genuine Gomo will win it. I think he idled a bit and felt the presence of Adios Mate holding on to win it from What It Is third. 105-3. There, off and running. Good start for Pet Matt. The green colors reaching out for the early lead. Ridden hard as a Coney Life to go after the lead. Splitting horses, Bold and Breezy won't be far away. Far outside goes Blaze of Color. Titans just inside him. Then it's the gray. That's Dixie Preach. He's in the 3-path. At the rail, Endless Rain. From the outside, Blaze of Color. At the rail, Willingness. And the favorite is last. Looking for Roses. Last of the 9. They chase a Coney Life. Luca Panici and a Coney Life to the backstretch, lead by a length and a half. Pet Matt is second. Bold and Breezy under a hold while racing 3 wide in third. Titan is under a hold in fourth. At the rail, Endless Rain runs along in fifth. Dixie Prace covered up between horses. Blaze of Colors on the outside. Willingness is toward the rail, and the trailer is still looking for Roses. 24-2 for the opening quarter. They were to the half-mile grounds. A Coney Life and Luca Panici by a length and a half. In between horses, Pet Matt is second. Out in the middle, Bold and Breezy for Edgar Perez third. Titan drafting behind the speed at a big price in fourth. Then it's back to the outside, Blaze of Color with Dixie Preach needing to improve. Up a couple spots looking for Roses, but he's still way back here. Willingness is now second last. Endless Rain is the trailer. They put on some speed and pass the 5/16. A Coney Life has 2 challenges. In between horses, Pet Matt 3 wide. Bold and Breezy 4 back to the outside. That's Titan. At the rail, Dixie Preach is underway. On his back is Looking for Roses. They're on their way home. 3/4, 112-1 from the inside. Of Coney Life, from the middle, Pet Matt, from the outside, Bold and Breezy, an eighth of a mile remains. From between horses, Pet Matt takes the lead. At the rail, it's a Coney Life who fights back. From the outside, Bold and Breezy, then Dixie Preach. Pet Matt grinding home. He's just in front. A Coney Life is coming back. Pet Matt, a Coney Life, Pet Matt. Pet Matt did enough to beat a Coney Life with Titan third, 142 flat.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Good start for Drama, who's heading off for the early advantage. Soda has speed toward the inside. Tavery Much is going to work between horses. On her outside, Parlay Pauline with La Rodada in that second flight of runners. 3 back to Mystrial Wind, and the trailer is WinBet only. And the run to the opening quarter, it's Drama who's working well off the inside and leads the field behind her. 4 of them line up behind her, including Tavery Much and La Rodada, outside Parlay Pauline. Soda got shuffled back. She's 5th now, 3 better than Mystrial Wind, and WinBet only is far back. They drilled the quarter, 22-1. They rolled right along here, and Raylou's letting Drama strut her stuff. She's 3 furlongs from home and 2.5 on top. Now into second and asked for a little bit more is Rios on Tavery Much from the outside, La Rodada 3rd. Soda rebids to take 4th, then to the outside, Parlay Pauline with a 1/4 mile left to go. The leader is Drama. She went 46 seconds for a half mile. From the back, WinBet only within inside lanes, running home very well. Tavery Much is still second for now. Outside La Rodada, they're 1/8 of a mile from home. The leader is Drama. She's not home yet as WinBet only is charging hard. Final 16th of a mile. Drama needs the line. Up into second, WinBet only, but Drama's doing enough, and Drama will win it at odds on by 2.5. 2 for Raylou Gutierrez and Safi. WinBet only rallied for second. Tavery Much a no excuse 3rd, then La Rodada 4th in 1:18-4. They're off. Good start for Zozachero from down toward the inside. Out in the middle, it's Seeking by the Storm put into play. Seeking by the Storm to the top. On the outside, a Loper. 3-run Bolt is in the middle, and holding down the rail is Zozachero. Wide to the first turn. Bravo Kitten is last. Just ahead of her, both Pemberley, and what a knockout. Around the first turn they go. They're chasing Jose Morelos and Seeking by the Storm, who lead 3 parts of a length. The Loper is second. 3-run Bolt is 3rd. Well positioned at the rail is Zozachero from 4th. Pemberley is 5th, racing outside of What a Knockout, who's 6th. 7th and last is Bravo Kitten. She's about 6 lengths off the speed with 5 furlongs remaining. Up front, it's still Seeking by the Storm. She's getting constant pace pressure from a Loper on the outside. Tucked in, it's Zozachero at 8-5. She's looking for a little racing room here. Meanwhile, Torres moves Pemberley to the outside. Held up in traffic between is 3-run Bolt. Then Bravo Kitten. Panici deciding where he wants to go and who he wants to follow. And at the rail, What a Knockout. Around the far turn they go. They went to half and 47-1. They have less than 3 furlongs to go. It's Seeking by the Storm, taken on by a Loper. Pemberley is loose for the drive and charging hard. Now looking for room, Zozachero. Meanwhile, the other favorite, Bravo Kitten, circumnavigates the field with not much punch at all. Trying to get off the inside, Zozachero. Nice move, Edwin Gonzalez. And Zozachero got a seam and kicks on. She'll have to hold off Pemberley, who runs at her from the outside. Farther out, What a Knockout. Zozachero has the lead with What a Knockout at 60-1 into second, but Zozachero has it won. Zozachero with a nice turf trip to win by a length and a half. Second was What a Knockout. Third was Pemberley, then 3-run Bolt. 134-4. they're off. Good start at the inside for Mighty Murphy, who heads off for the early advantage. Moving up on the outside, 44 has speed. Splitting horses, Fighting Words is not far away. On from fourth, it's the favorite Bullet Blues. At the rail, Blazing Tyreek has room to race toward the inside. He's in front of Fredericksburg and Moral Agencies at the back. They race their way to the half-mile grounds. It's Mighty Murphy taken on for the lead by 44, locked up heads apart. In the three-path, it's Bullet Blues, who strides into third, passing Fighting Words, who's back to fourth. Blazing Tyreek is in tight while racing fifth. Outside, that's Moral Agency, and Fredericksburg is last. 22 seconds for the opening quarter. They're rolling here. 3 wide, Bullet Blues charging after Mighty Murphy and 44, who've gone awfully quick. 5 ahead of Fredericksburg, who's made it up into fourth. Alongside him, it's Moral Agency, and they're on their way home. They went to half in 45 and 2. And with the advantage, it's still Mighty Murphy. Outside, Bullet Blues is charging hard to challenge. Back to the rail, it's Fredericksburg, then back to 44. Late run from between for Blazing Tyreek. They come to the finish, and Bullet Blues has gained the upper hand. Bullet Blues and jockey Marcos Meneses edge clear to win it. Mighty Murphy with a huge effort for second. Fredericksburg is third. I think it's Moral Agency fourth in 111 and 2.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And they're off. Slow break, if not for luck. Yes, I Am Free and Riza's Rolex, the first two to sprint off. From between horses, Iridio comes away in a joint third. At the inside, it's Of a Revolution. And if not for luck, was flat-footed at the start. And as last of all, they chase Yes, I Am Free. Yes, I Am Free trying to clear Riza's Rolex, and he just about has. He leads by a length and a quarter. Riza's Rolex is okay with that as he wants off the inside, moves to the flank of the leader. A gap of 3 to Iridio, then Of a Revolution, and if not for luck on the outside. They drilled the quarter, 21 seconds flat. The leader now is Riza's Rolex. He's powered past Yes, I Am Free, who's back to second. 3 back to Iridio, together with If Not for Luck and Of a Revolution. They're on their way home. It's Riza's Rolex who wheels for home on top and leads now by 2. Back to second is Yes, I Am Free. Iridio down the center. Final 16th of a mile, Riza's Rolex. Big, long, striding son of Bucaro. He hasn't won. Riza's Rolex to win it by 2.5. Iridio was second, third, If Not for Luck, fourth, Yes, I Am Free. And then Of a Revolution, 55 and 4. Fire! Off and running. Slow breaks from Money Battle and Cash Machine. Quick break from One Moment toward the inside, reaching out for the early advantage. Mithril comes away between horses. Out in the center, both Top Pocket Pick and Liz Loves Shopping in the run to the half-mile grounds. Plum Irish is sequestered down at the inside and runs into third now. A gap of another 2. The favorite Roxy got shuffled all the way back to last. She just slammed on the brakes. The favorite's in a world of trouble here with less than 3/8 to run. The leader is One Moment. Left open the rail did she, as moving through is Plum Irish, 3 wide. Mithril, 4 wide. Top Pocket Pick Cash Machine slides through for a run. Angled off the inside. It's Money Battle. Rio's picking a path there. Liz Love Shopping is at the rail, but Plum Irish is kicked now to a 4-length lead. Down the center, it's Cash Machine at the rail. Money Battle. Plum Irish trying to get home. Challenge is coming, though, as top pocket pick is on the far outside. At the rail, it's Money Battle, but through the finish, it's Plum Irish who does enough to win it. Plum Irish by a length and a half. Second was Money Battle. I think Derby Hangover shook loose for third, 57-1. They're off. Excellent start for Crafty Collector, who's put right on the early advantage. The others line up behind her. There's only a length from first to last. Majestify marching forward. Far outside, Starship Melody. Just inside her, Mom's Martini. Annie Goodbody is down toward the inside. She's last of the lot. They chase Crafty Collector and Edwin Gonzalez around the first turn. Crafty Collector with her ears up, leads by a length and a half. Majestify second. Far outside, Starship Melody. 3 wide, Mom's Martini. And down at the rail is Annie Goodbody. 23-4 for the opening quarter. They race to the backstretch now. Crafty Collector by a length and a half. From second, that's Majestify. Wide on the course remains Starship Melody. In between horses throughout has been Mom's Martini, and the trailer is Annie Goodbody. 5 horses separated by 2.5 lengths in the run 4 furlongs from the finish. Crafty Collector has done it well to this stage. She went the half in 47-1 and leads by almost a length. On the far outside, it's Starship Melody, who's been wide throughout, forcing Mom's Martini to get no breather, but she's on the attack into second. Annie Goodbody is improved from last to take fourth. She's got an inside lane and begins to rally for Raylu. The trailer now is Majestify. They round the far turn. Up front, Crafty Collector still has the lead. Mom's Martini working harder to get to her, trying to thread the needle at the rail is Annie Goodbody. Wide and not kicking is Starship Melody. They're on their way home. With an inside lane, it's Annie Goodbody to challenge Crafty Collector off the turn. Mom's Martini with them on the far outside. They're in the lane. Crafty Collector roused here by Gonzalez, trying to turn back Annie Goodbody with 1/8 of a mile to go. Crafty Collector has the lead. Annie Goodbody's not done trying. She's trying to roll at the rail. She's tightened up, and now she's second behind Crafty Collector, who wins. Annie Goodbody second, Starship Melody third, then Mom's Martini, 142-4. They're off. And they're off. Slow break, Dimmy Poppy. Quick break, Sneaky Sneaky heading off for the early advantage at the rail. Sagan Viendo out of money's going to work between them, and Rashid gets started on the outside. Corte de Fuego is 4 wide. Gifted Design is off heels. He moves about 5 lengths behind, passed by Dime Papi. The early trailer is Damashgra. Around the first turn they go. Sagan Viendo has pace pressure from Rashid on the outside. These two locked up heads apart. Out of money backs off to race in a chilly spot third, 2.5 better than Corte de Fuego. He's an early fourth. Dime Papi is now fifth from a sharp breaking Sneaky Sneaky who settles in. He's a gap of another 2.5 to Gifted by Design, and Damashgra is last. Legit pace, 23-3 for the opening quarter. Rashid striding up and around Sagan Viendo for a clear advantage. In the black colors, it's Adamani who's out in the center. On his back goes moving up blue colors of Sneaky. Cortafuego is in between runners. Then at the rail, Dimi Papi, gifted by design, has got traffic issues. He's deciding who he wants to follow. And on the outside, Damashkra. They take much closer order now. There's 3 lengths from first to last as they stack and they pack. And Sneaky is 4 wide after the leader. Rashid is in front. Cortafuego is working overtime. Adamani is 3 wide, 5 wide. Damashkra. Dimi Papi looks for room. Sagan Viendo and gifted by design. They run by 3/4 and 111 flat. Who do you like here? They fan across the course, and with the advantage, it's Cortafuego. Far outside, Damashkra. Dimi Papi, Adamani. Sagan Viendo knifes between. Final 16th of a mile. A wild finish. It's Sagan Viendo who punches on. Outside, Damashkra. Sagan Viendo. Damashkra. Sagan Viendo, he's in front. Sagan Viendo for the money over Damashkra second, Dimi Papi third, and a wild finish, 140-1. And runners away. Divine Secrets was quick to begin and tries to clear inside traffic, but there's a ton of that, and she'll have to settle for a 4 or 5 wide run. They line up for the early lead as Cara holds inside ground. Reina Del Viento is alongside in second. Mischievous Scout gets away in third and decides whether she wants to sit out wide or duck in. From the far outside, Coquette de Bleu, Divine Secrets is between horses. Then it's back to That Police in front of a rail-running Brown Diamond third last. Dandona is second last as the big favorite, and Lucky Berry is last of all. They make their way toward the opening quarter, and 23-2. They're lively stepping here as they head their way to the half-mile grounds. Cara by 3 lengths. Reina Del Viento is second. Coquette de Bleu on the outside third. In between horses, Mischievous Scout. Then it's a gap of 2 more. Divine Secrets moves toward the inside. Dandona is being asked some questions by Raylu Gutierrez. He's trying to move her through. She's up into a 5th spot now, about 5 or 6 lengths behind. Dropping back both That Police and Lucky Berry, trying to improve his Brown Diamond. They round the far turn. 25-1 the price. Cara the target. 3.5 length lead. Second at the rail is Mischievous Scout. Dandona giving up ground on the outside. Ocasio says go on Brown Diamond. At the rail, it's Divine Secrets. Can they reach this long shot? With the advantage, it's still Cara. Mischievous Scout is second. Dandona on the outside trying to get involved here as they run to the top of the stretch. The leader is still Mischievous Scout. Dandona grinding home on the outside under Raylu to take a narrow advantage. Right with her is Mischievous Scout. Far outside, That Police and Brown Diamond. Dandona, she has her ears up. She's idling a bit, and That Police is charging to challenge. Dandona, That Police, Dandona! Not flashy, but effective. The expensive daughter of Dandona. 'Tis the law. Dandona for the money. A debut winner. 143-3.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. We're back here next Friday with a first race post of 12:55 p.m. But don't forget, you can always come to Gulfstream Park into our state-of-the-art Silks Simulcast Center and bet races all week long.